I want to take the future. I want to win.
Just when Ray thought everything was finally going his way, a new storm was quietly brewing. One day, his finance team delivered bad news. They were out of cash. The company's funds had dried up. Desperate, Ray called Dick McDonald to renegotiate their contract. His current share of the profits wasn't nearly enough to cover his monthly expenses, let alone fund further expansion. But Dick flat out refused, and things only got worse from there. With the financial chain broken, Ray couldn't make his loan payments. The bank called his house, alerting his wife that he had secretly mortgaged their home. Furious, she confronted him. Ray stormed into the bank, demanding to know why they contacted his family. On top of that, several franchisees started showing up to complain. The fees were too high, they said, and margins were shrinking fast. But in the midst of the chaos, Ray stumbled upon a possible solution. Instead of using traditional ice cream-based milkshakes, what if they switched to a powdered mix? It was cheaper, faster to make, and tasted nearly identical. The switch would dramatically cut costs and boost efficiency. Ray immediately shared the idea with the McDonald brothers. But as expected, quality-obsessed Dick was outraged. He refused to allow milkshakes without real milk in them. End of discussion. Meanwhile, Ray's debts kept piling up. He went back to the bank for another loan, but again, they turned him down. As he left the meeting, clearly frustrated, a young man who had overheard their conversation followed him outside and handed him a business card. That man would change everything. After reviewing Ray's books, he quickly pinpointed the core issue. Franchisees were choosing their own locations, while Ray only supplied training and equipment. There was no real long-term revenue stream. If Ray wanted to build something sustainable, he'd need to shift his business model, away from flipping 15-cent burgers and into real estate. The idea was simple but powerful. Buy the land where each new McDonald's would be built, then lease it to franchisees. That way, Ray could collect steady rental income from every location. It would also give him more control over the restaurants and generate capital to fund rapid expansion. With this new strategy, Ray launched a separate real estate company. He started buying up land under every McDonald's and leasing it back to the franchisees. The result was explosive. Suddenly, McDonald's wasn't just a restaurant business. It was a real estate empire. The chain began expanding at breakneck speed, quickly becoming one of the most popular restaurant brands in America. When Dick McDonald learned what Ray had done, he immediately called to demand that Ray stick to the terms of their agreement. But Ray had carefully structured things so that his real estate company was legally independent from McDonald's operations. Technically, he hadn't broken any rules. He had simply bought land and leased it. The McDonald brothers had lost all real control. Ray was now fully in charge. No longer bound by their oversight, he rolled out the powdered milkshake mix to every franchise. Yes, it directly violated their original agreement, but Ray didn't care. He was confident and unstoppable. He soon took it a step further, registering the iconic golden arches, the original design created by the brothers, as the official trademark of his company. That was the final straw. The McDonald brothers sued. But in the end, Ray made them an offer, $2.7 million in exchange for full ownership of McDonald's. Tired, frustrated, and outmaneuvered, the brothers agreed. Ray Kroc had officially bought McDonald's. Every name, every recipe, every golden arch. The empire was now entirely his.